One thing about re-inspections that people often don't realize is that not everything's done. I think it really kind of baffles agents and buyers' minds when things don't get done properly. They said, hey, do these 10 things, 30, 20, 30 things, whatever it is. And in my experience, it's 50-50. 50% of the time, everything, half the things are done. There's a small percentage of the time where maybe 10 to 20% of the things are done, or, a small percentage where it's 90, 95% of things are done. But it's rare that everything's done. It's usually never 100%. And I think that really just annoys people. It's due to many reasons. One, the seller might hire somebody and they don't fix everything. The seller might not give the person they hired to fix the home inspection report, or the photos or the videos that we've taken. One is a little bit of miscommunication, because we're generalists in the sense, and I'm saying that to mean that if there's something wrong, let's say the last house I just did, there was a couple of roof issues. It was a flat roof, foam roof, and there's blistering and bubbling, some cracking. So we take a few photos, 3-4 photos sometimes, sometimes 1 or 2, and just say, hey, you have this problem, have someone go up and repair it. When the roofer's up there, make sure they check the whole roof and inspect everything and fix everything. And so a lot of times they'll just look at the few photos we put in and say, I'm just going to fix those ones. They'll go and do a couple patches, and when I go back and re-inspect, I'm re-inspecting the whole roof, that like the roofer should have done. And then it comes back and says, and I'm taking every single one now on this re-inspection, far away photos, close-up photos, saying here's all the little marks. Found about 10 areas that weren't repaired. So they're going to get the report and be like, why weren't these fixed? And again, it's a little bit of miscommunication, and also just not understanding how home inspection works. I'm not there to point out every single little thing. I'll take representative number of photos and point those out. So when you get a re-inspection, make sure you're asking for the right things in the Binzer, not just maybe what's in the photos, but you want them to fix every one. The other day, we put in door stoppers, just as a nice thing to say, hey, you're missing some door stoppers. A lot of times we don't even put in photos of door stoppers, and just say, several locations missing door stoppers. It's just a more or less informational item, but sometimes they ask for door stoppers to be replaced. So then, while I go back and re-inspect, I'm looking at every single door to make sure every single door has door stoppers, when the seller might have just put one door stopper in one room, and that's not really the way to read our report.